So to me, man, the crackback with some of the other stuff gives you the feeling of the antics, right? Because it just seemed like a lot. Whenever you have multiple times that you're, either penalized for a personal foul or, unsportsmanlike conduct, it's going to feel like a lot. A couple of things when I think George Pickens, man, he's very passionate, and that's why I love watching him play because of that passion. But at the same time, he has to channel it. He has to channel it better. And I think that's one of those things for him. I don't fault the crackback because honestly, I doubt that he really knew the rule. And that's the unfortunate part. I look at coaching for that, but I also say, hey, man, you're a professional. You've been in this league for more than a year now. You have to be responsible. The reason why I say it is this, though. Most young players, man, they're accustomed to getting away with stuff like that, right? Because at college level, sometimes you get away with the blocks. That's what you grow up watching. That's what you grow up wanting, right? The big crackback hit, D-cleaters. And those are the best times to get them when people are reversing field. So you're hyped, you want to make a play, you're in the moment, you line a guy up, boom, you make a play. Be real about it, he kind of pulled off. He ain't unloaded. It wasn't like the juju on Vontaze Burfict when he, bopped him and then stood on him, and it wasn't even on that. It was just, we caught him. But the reason why they had to penalize is because that's the point of emphasis. You can't be blocking back towards your line of scrimmage, man, or towards your end zone, excuse me, on that one, because it is a very dangerous position for the defender because we're chasing this way. We can't look that way. You're not even in our vision, our line of sight. So you put us in a compromising position. But for Pickens, that's one of the things. It's like, bro, you should have known that. If not, it's about to be a $8,000 lesson because they're going to fine him for certain for that one. All right. That's mandatory. He's going to get fined. So if you didn't know before, you better know now. But in terms of antics, I'm not overly concerned about his passion. And that's how I still look at it. It's passion. I don't see him being disgruntled when he doesn't get the ball. I don't see him looking jealous or not wanting to block. In fact, we're watching him put forth even more effort on those type of plays when he doesn't have the ball. So for me, to be able to see him, exude that while at the same time being out that thing and still being able to make plays through the air, still being able to come back after he has the quote unquote, bonehead play and stuff like that. I did like that part because it's just showing the response to it. It's showing that you're not going to allow one mistake in the game to linger. You're not going to allow this one bad decision to affect you and take you mentally out the rest of this game. So for that, like I said, man, I did like that part. But as a whole, man, cut down on the post-snap penalties, man. We don't need them because they will come back to hurt you at the end of this thing. This thing like how we always do. Now I'm gonna get this out the way on the front end because last time I waited to the end and I kind of got in trouble. All right. So today's episode, Space Talk or Not, is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, obviously the top-rated sportsbooking app in North America. I mean, it's safe, it's secure, and more importantly, it is reliable. All right. And I'm not talking about it unless we got a promo code, which is Moats. First time using the app. Download it, promo code Moats, $5 minimum deposit. You get up to $200 in draft deposit bonus money. Is a dope concept. You definitely want to check it out. But then on top of that, man, we know some people struggle with it. It's like that sometimes. When in doubt, if you're in New York and you know somebody that has a gambling problem, crisis counseling, or referral services, that's the number to text. For everybody else, you already know the number to dial is 1-800-GAMBLER. I said a 1-800-GAMBLER.